Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent, and today we're going to test out the new fall feature of the Apple Watch Series 4. So I'm actually going to do a series of videos on the Apple Watch Series 4 because there's a lot there. So this is the first of a longer series of videos. So today we're going to talk about the fall feature. I'm also going to do the ECG sensor once Apple actually releases that feature through a firmware update. And then I'm going to do a health and fitness review here in about a week or so. And then I'm also going to do another video where I feature my favorite health and fitness apps in conjunction with the Apple Watch Series 4. So I'm going to do 4 or 5 videos about the Apple Watch, so make sure you're subscribed so you get access to all of that content. But today we're talking about the Apple Watch Series 4 as it relates to the new fall feature. Now, at first I thought this was kind of a gimmick. Who really cares about like fall alerts that alert authorities or alert a loved one if you fell, unless you're maybe kind of someone who's older and might be prone to falling. But as I thought about it a little bit more, the fall feature actually makes sense, because if you're an active person, there is always the possibility that you could be out riding your bike, out for a jog, out for a hike, and take a fall and knock yourself unconscious, and you might need, an ambulance to show up or a loved one to come get you if you injured yourself and are not able to get back up. The fall feature could even potentially be a useful feature if you were in a car accident and maybe went off the road and hit a tree or something where nobody else was around. The fall feature might kick in, because what the fall feature essentially is, the Apple Watch has a accelerometer built in, and if the accelerometer senses a high G stop or a high G force stop, where you're moving and then come to a sudden, abrupt, forceful stop, it will trigger a fall alert on the watch, and then you'll have so many seconds to either let the watch know that you're okay, or you can also hit a button and it will dial out to emergency, or if you don't respond to the watch after a few seconds, then it will just automatically call a loved one, like your emergency contact, as well as alerting the authorities to come help you. So this is the fall feature, and I'm going to see today if I can trigger this fall feature by putting enough G forces on the watch in order to trigger that sensor or trigger that feature. So these are the results of that test.
So the first thing you'll need to do is activate this feature by going into the Apple Watch app. You'll then scroll down until you go to the emergency SOS option, and then you'll turn on the fall detection. Now, initially, the Apple Watch will alert you that you've taken a fall, and it will ask you if you're okay, and you can just tell it you're okay, and then it turns off. But if you tell it that you're not okay, by clicking the SOS button, it will dial out automatically for you your emergency contact information. Now, if you don't respond at all after so long, it will just automatically dial for you. So for the first test, what I did was just slam my wrists down on the ground as though I had fallen down, and I did it moderately hard, not super hard, but hard enough where it would potentially simulate a fall, but it did not trigger the fall alert or the fall detection. And the second fall was essentially the same. I put my hands down as hard as I could on the carpet, and it did not trigger any sort of fall detection or fall alert. But the third time was the charm, and so for the third time, I fell backwards more than I fell forwards, and that did go ahead and trigger the alert. Along with the alert on the watch, I was getting kind of an audible alert, an audible noise, as well as a tapping or ticking haptic feedback on the wrist. And then when I looked down, I could see that it had an option where I could swipe for emergency SOS, have an option where I could also tell it that I fell but that I was okay. So I went ahead and selected the I fell but I was okay option, and it just went back to the main screen. So that's pretty much it. It did go ahead and work, and I do think that it's a potentially useful or even life-saving feature, so it's great to see that here on the Apple Watch. So hey guys, make sure you're subscribed and check out my other Apple Watch videos, and stay tuned for more Apple Watch Series 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching. My name is Eric, and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time.